And welcome back to Morning in America. You know, here at NewsNation, we love to celebrate our veterans. Today, we are excited to kick off another new series, Home of the Brave, recognizing men and women in uniform who have served or are currently serving, and just talk about how crucial soldiers are to our nation, highlighting those doing some pretty amazing things. And Nick is here because Nick is also a veteran, and he's going to tell us about a former Navy SEAL, which is in and of itself a huge accomplishment, who has a second chapter as an actor.
Oh, you know, and once a SEAL, always a SEAL. You know, that's a bit beyond my skill set. Adrienne, as a veteran, I cannot overstate what I believe to be both the benefits and privileges of service. We are introducing this new franchise with someone else who is proud to have worn his uniform and served this country. Remi Adeleke is a former Navy SEAL whose story is one of riches to rags to special ops to Hollywood. Remi Adeleke, Nigerian royal turned petty thief turned Navy SEAL turned blockbuster movie star. Remi has done it all. Remi was born in Nigeria. His father, a descendant of Nigerian royalty, and his mother, an American. He lived a privileged early life, the best money could buy. But after the Nigerian government stripped his family of their wealth and his father's death just weeks later, Remi's mother moved the family to Bronx, New York, where they fell into poverty. Out of necessity, Remi fell into a life of petty crime during his teens, but saw the military as his opportunity to turn his life around. After enlisting in the Navy, Remi set his sights on becoming a Navy SEAL. After years of work, he began a new career in America's most elite service. Remi's assignments would take him around the world, but it was his decision to leave the SEALs that would mark his most difficult challenge yet: civilian life. One day, as Remi was writing a grad school paper, his phone rang and he was offered a one-day background role that turned into another day, then 3 weeks, then a principal speaking role that launched him into a vibrant film and TV career.
And Remi is joining us live from San Diego. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. I know you are currently in Southern California and you're actually traveling to Jordan. So what are you working on?
I'm working on a TV show that I can't talk about just yet.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
but you are doing another TV project.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing another TV project.
That has to be exciting. I mean, obviously, at some age, maybe when you were a little boy, you were dreaming of being in Hollywood. Was this always the plan, and you just finally were able to achieve your dream after serving in the military?
No, it wasn't at all. You know, my plan after joining the military was to go into business consulting. I got my master's in organizational strategy, and that was the focus and the goal. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I had this opportunity in entertainment, and one thing leads to another. And before I knew it, I was just like, you know what, this is going to be the business I'm focused on.
That's amazing. A lot of people struggle to get into the business, and you kind of fell into it. We shared a little bit of your life story and all the ups and downs, but do you still say that the hardest challenge was transitioning from military life to civilian life?
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. Just because, you know, when you're in the military, it's so structured. Mm-hmm. You get paid the 1st and the 15th of every month. You have all of these benefits. And then it could be frightening to walk away from that into the unknown. And so it was the first few months of my transition was pretty rough because I questioned my decision to leave. I had 2 sons at the time. You know, I had a good savings. You know, my wife was working. She's a physician. But it was just a place of not being, things not working out exactly as I planned. And so it was a bit frightening, but then eventually I fell into what I fell into and it all worked out.
I know and understand personally what it means to say that things didn't go the way you planned. But what would you tell people, maybe to give them some advice or a pep talk today about how to keep going and how to keep striving even when things are so disappointing?
You know, one thing I always try to say to people is there's always someone who has it worse than you. You know, there's this myth sometimes that it's just me, my life is horrible, things are not working out. And that's not true. There's always somebody, you know, that has it worse than you. And there's always a way. There is always a way. It's just about doing the hard work to discover that way. And that's something that I had to do. And I still have to do every day. You know, it's not a cakewalk for me. You know, life is still hard for me. And so it's just about finding a way and doing the extra hard work to overcome the deficiencies that I have and to overcome the competition, because there is a lot of competition in the business I'm in.
Right, but the biggest competitor you have, I would think you would say, is yourself, and just that mental game, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst critic. So yeah, you're spot on.
But you're also, you have a wonderful story, and I know you've worked as an actor, writer, producer, and I'm sure you are a big role model for so many who are transitioning between, again, military life and civilian life. Thank you so much, and continued success to you as you enjoy this adventure you're on. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Well, coming up, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.